To color, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Ketel Marte. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Shepard. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. And misses inside. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Christian Walker, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Potted looking for the K.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Shepard checks on first, and he's back in safely. Perdomo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And the righty deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And he's got a double. Around third, the relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Here at PNC Park, and towing the slab in this one, Ryan Nelson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes. And the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. He goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. This one in the air. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Brian Reynolds in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Just missed. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Perdomo settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the second from PNC Park. No score. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Shepard, a 6'3" righty, 205 pounds, and he's a native of Australia. The right-hander back to work.
Zero balls, 1 strike.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Two outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In for a strike. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is O'Neal Cruz. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Just off the outside edge. That's inside. And the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one pulled foul. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Leover Peguero, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. And ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. That misses. And it's 2-2. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Rowdy Tellez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the center fielder.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a pitch. And fouled off. Righty delivers. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And now it's going to be Andy Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Late on that fastball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. And next up is the rookie pitcher, Shepard.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And it's even up. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped to short. Perdomo on to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Shepard back to work. Just missed. And delivers outside.
2-0.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
3-1 now. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Full count.
Got him looking. And he did not like the call. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Nelson. Right through there for a strike. The Pirates leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's high. That's
Next offering upstairs.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
The wind to the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Nope. Ball. 2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hayes drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field. Reynolds makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the last of the third. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the right-hander back to work. And that's down and away. And downstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-0.
The pitch. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So man aboard. Down to number 2 hitter, Connor Joe. First time up was a pop out. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And here it comes. And another ball. Hayes gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one fouled off. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
At the belt and fires. And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Reynolds batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. That's a laser base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He walked and came around to score his 1st time up. And that's in there at the knees. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. A walk and a run scored his 1st time. That to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And he deals. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Struck out swinging his 1st time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to 3rd. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Batting in the cleanup spot today, but you could easily see him in the 2-hole and even sometimes leading off.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Bounce to third. Hayes to first. And that is the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's outside.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Jared.
And now the center fielder. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Squeezes it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 5.
Here's the catcher to hit, Andy Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground at first. He handles it himself. What a play. Inning over. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. But they lead it 3-0. Back here at PNC Park, here's the center fielder, Jock Peterson. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Peterson, a former All-Star. 31 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And a pitch.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno.
No, that
first pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Pirates 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Shepard. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Shepard on at first, nobody out. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Mantiply, a left-hander, also throwing. Good hitters count the 2-0. Now fly ball to right center. Carroll moving under it. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 2.
So digging in, Connor Joe. That a curve drops in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner.
Nope,
Shepard dives back in safely. Righty to the plate. That one pushed foul. The pitch.
1-2.
That one missed.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Runner on the go. Cut out and missed. Safe in second, and that was not close.
The left fielder, number 10, Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike.
One ball,
and the
one
count
strike.
1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Peterson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now as we're going to get a pinch hitter to lead off the 6th. Jake McCarthy.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fouled off to the right. Stays alive. Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Inside, just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Shepard throws to first. Perdomo back easily. Some cut there at 98 miles an hour.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Marte up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Perdomo, the runner at first with two gone. That's in there. That's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. That's a little bit low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Pirates leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Mantiply.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
0-2.
Kicks and fires. And that
One
one
ball,
missing
2 strikes.
low.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Popped up. Marte should have it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tellez in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The pitch. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the center fielder, number 19. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Way high.
That's the ball.
There's a strike at the knees. And a count 1-1.
1-1.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Rodriguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That's outside. 3-1. Shepard waits on deck. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. And that is that. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. The D-backs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Hernandez also throwing. And now the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand batter waits. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Here's Jock Peterson.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swinging a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Carroll at first, one gone. Here goes the runner. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Flips the corner, and the count 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And he deals. Shepard, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me. Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Suarez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That's in for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Outside. And that's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground. Cruz. They take the force out. 3rd out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the pitcher, Shepard. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one down the line, and that squirts through. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the batting order turns over. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Hayes. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The punch out there, not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second here, one gone. And here it comes. That one missed. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
The left fielder.
First and second, one out. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two on, one out. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Outside low. 1-2 to count. The Pirates trying to break this one open here, the bottom of the 7th. And a pitch. In the air, right side. Carroll under it. Carroll makes the grab.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Late on that fastball.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
That's inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the plate, and now it's 3-2. Liover Peguero waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
The Diamondbacks. The third baseman, number 13.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen, David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. The first base.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still down 3-0. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero.
The second baseman, Liover Peguero.
The pitch. There's a strike. Thompson goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to third. On to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's the center fielder. He's already homered in this game. And the slider just misses. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Shepard back to work. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes a pitch.
Nope, ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And he swings over the top there.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 1-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So now 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The line to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. (3-2). And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Number 12, Michael A.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll.
One ball, no strike.
This one in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's one.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
And now Jack Peterson. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Throw over to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Going, gone. His 14th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Gurriel. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
Pitch misses there. And 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Alec Thomas. Big spot for him here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Diamondbacks down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you can tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W. Team can go in the clubhouse and celebrate this victory.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.